Hello everyone, myself Vanshika Jadhav. I'm a student of biotechnology and today I'll be explaining about cell. So before that, I want to say positive thought I want to share with you all that give your best and leave the rest. This means whatever work we are doing, we should give our best instead of thinking what will be successful or not. We should not think about result beforehand. So we should make sure that we give our best and without thinking anything. Now, next, let's begin with the topic. So, first, today I'm going to explain very basic topic that is cell. We all know about cells since our school days. We learn in science, in biology as well. So, I'll be explaining about first telling about components of cell, then structural classification, then a modern cell theory and difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. So what is cell? Now first question is what is cell? Cell is the structural and functional unit of life. Now what do we mean by structural unit? That means it is giving shape to our body. How? Because through cells tissues are made, from tissues organ is made, from organ system is made, and from whole organ system our body is made. So that is why cell is giving structure to our body and it is the functional unit. Why so? Because every activity, the base is cell. From cell, in the cell the metabolic activities take place and from that the tissues are made, the various activities, chemical reactions, everything take place through the cells. So that is why it is the functional unit of life. Now there is one short story about cell. Now the story is who termed the cell. Term cell was given by Robert Hooke in 1665. Where what he did, he just observed a cork under the microscope. When he was observing cork of a tree under a microscope, he observed small compartments. Like you have seen the honeybee house. So the honeybee lives where honeybee lives. So that kind of structural compartments he could observe. So he named it cell. Okay. Now, if I talk about its components, now basically I'll talk about the basic components of cell. Basically, components are known as cell organelles, and some basic components like nucleus is there, where DNA or genetic material is present. Then your mitochondria comes, mitochondria which is also called powerhouse of the cell. Then comes Golgi bodies, also called as traffic police of the cell. Then it is for transport and storage purpose. Then there comes endoplasmic reticulum. There are two types of endoplasmic reticulum. Then ribosomes, lysosomes, then vacuoles. So these are some basic organelles of the cell. Now I'll be explaining these organelles in detail in the next videos as well. In this video, I'll be explaining important thing related to cell only. Each organelle I'll be explaining separately in detail, so no worries about that. Now, if I talk about the structural classification of the cell, now what it is basically the prokaryotic cell. On the basis of structure, if we are dividing cell, so it is divided into two types, that is prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Now, I want to first we should know the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. So, first difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. What is prokaryotic cell? Pro means primitive and karyon means nucleus. And prokaryotic cell are those cells which does not have well defined nucleus, whereas eukaryotic cells are those cells which have well defined nucleus. And eukaryotic cell has cell organelles which are membrane bound, whereas prokaryotic cells lack cell organelles which are membrane bound. Then mostly the eukaryotic cells are multicellular, whereas mostly the prokaryotic cells are unicellular. Then example of prokaryotic cells, if I talk, is bacteria, various types of bacteria are there. Whereas if I talk about the example of eukaryotic cell, it is animal cell and plant cell. So this was the basic difference between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell, which you must know. And I'll be explaining about their organelles in detail in the next few videos. Before that, I'll be explaining a modern cell theory. Now, what modern cell theory states, there are few basic or the points which you should know about modern cell theory. That cell is the first point. Cell is the structural and functional unit of life. Then second, why it is so, I have explained it. Now second point, that all the new cells are arise from the existing cells, right? The new cells are born through the existing cells. Then cells has the DNA or genetic material present in it, which helps in the replication, which helps in the multiplication. Then uh, you know uh, various like cell division takes place in the cell. Cell division takes place, various metabolic activities take place in the cell, and some enzymes are also present in the cells. So these are the basic points of modern cell theory. I hope you understood, and I hope that you all have noted down the important points which I've explained. So thank you, and do subscribe my channel.